When I came into this school as a 7th grader, I was battling certain things. And I was always afraid to speak about it. And I think now in this generation now, we're focusing on awareness, right? We're focusing on working with people who have certain abilities, right? Anti-bullying. And if there's one thing that I've struggled with growing up was being bullied. And I never lasted maybe 2 months in the school before I got to Benway. I tried public schools, right? I tried all those type of programs, and I've had principals who said this kid is never going to amount to anything. I've had teachers who never taken the time out to teach me. If not, I had teachers who took the time out to kind of condemn me for a second. And I remember when I stepped my foot into Benway, it was a completely different atmosphere. For some reason, some way, somehow, I didn't know that this school was going to change my life and make me out to be the person that I am today. I remember when I would go into 7th grade and it was just me and Miss Singer. She's not here, but if she were, I would give her the most biggest hug because she was my 7th grade teacher. And I go back to moments where it was just me and her, and we would have 4 periods, and I would finish 4 periods in a matter of 2. Because I just wanted to go to the music room. That was my thing. There was one time I couldn't go to the music room, so me and Miss Singer, we would be in the room, and she read this book. I really don't know the name of it, but it kind of got emotional because I know it was with a little boy and the dog died. And it's just us, and we're both crying there, and I'm like, you know, I gotta go, I gotta get going. I gotta get going. But it was at that very moment that I realized I found someone who's willing to take time out to understand who I am. And I think in this generation, that's what we kind of need. And I've heard it all. These teachers, they could be nagging. I've done it. I fell asleep in classes. I've skipped classes. I didn't do my assignments. I said when I would graduate, I wouldn't miss Benway. But if I could be honest with you, I miss it every day of my life. And I loved school. I loved school. And even though it was a pain to many teachers, not just to one, but to many, I loved it because I felt like it was a place where people understood me. Mr. Scalia always pursued me to read music, and I'm going to be honest, to this day I still can't. But I try though. I still take time to practice because life is practice, right? We have to practice certain things in life to become better. And Mr. Scalia had the most patience with me ever. I mean, he taught me how to, strive, how to become better. How if I didn't get it, keep trying, keep trying. That to me, he's one of the greatest. So can we just for a second acknowledge one of the greatest teachers of all time, Mr. Scalia? Every time I see him, I get a smile from ear to ear because he's the one that got me into music. Kind of showed me, you know what, that's something I want to do for the rest of my life. I want to express myself through music because sometimes you don't have the words to say, but music can speak for you. The way you play, the way you compose music, the way you put everything together, the way you make nothing from something, something from nothing, excuse me. Putting something like that allows you to speak. Who here likes music? Raise your hand. Music speaks, right? Music speaks. Yeah, I'm the guy who came out of Benway. It's amazing. I can sit down with my professor who's done music for Adele, Drake, right? It's amazing who I could sit there trying to get learning tips from people who've done things for Beyonce and Rihanna. I've met those people. I've shaken their hands. But at the same time, I sit there and I learn from them. Because life, you're always going to learn. You got to learn from the next person. So don't just think that what you're learning here stays here. When you get out of here, you got to learn. You got to keep striving. And today I can gladly say I have funded 2 recording studios in Orlando, Florida. I have my own recording studio here in New Jersey. But it doesn't end there. It really doesn't end there. I've been married for 7 years and I have 1 child on the way in January.
Congratulations.
Thank you guys. Thank you. A lot of good things can come out from where you are. A lot of amazing things can come out from where you are. Question is how far, how bad you want it. Success requires sacrifice. Success requires sacrifice. There were times where I had to let friends go because they didn't envision what I envisioned. I was okay being picked on. People said music is the most toughest thing you could ever do. You're absolutely right. Anybody nowadays could be a producer. That's true. Anybody wants to be an artist. You could be famous for YouTube. I'll give you that. But it only takes a true person to be successful when you put in the amount of hours it takes to be successful. I don't wake up laying on $1 million. I have to go out and get it. And take advantage of these teachers because now, this day and age, this generation, you guys need them more than anything. This world is crazy, but you have people around you who love you. A lot of people wish they could be in your shoes. A lot of people wish they could come to school. A lot of people on the other side of the world don't know if they're going to wake up tomorrow and have the opportunity you guys have. We think that the world revolves around New Jersey, but it doesn't. There's another side of the world we have to think of. And so I encourage you guys, man, I really encourage you guys to pursue your dreams. If you want to be a producer, do it. But don't try to be rich tomorrow. Sacrifice now so you can enjoy later. And that's exactly what I did. And to this day, I'm still sacrificing. I'm still sacrificing relationships. I'm still sacrificing time. I'm still sacrificing a lot of things. I'm giving up a lot of me. But I know in a couple years, man, I could be able to sit back and enjoy myself and say, you know what? I made it. And it all started from Benway. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This is who I am. And I'm always going to be here for Benway. Again, I want to thank the teachers for giving me the opportunity to just simply speak my mind. And I hope I was able to motivate you guys and just kind of show you guys, man, good things can come out of Benway. Yeah. Not just me, but the gentleman that was here as well. And many more that probably haven't showed, man, great things can come out of Benway. But you have to make that sacrifice. All right, guys?